Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, RemiJadeAstrology, and today we are going to be talking about the sun sign Gemini. So those of you who have their sun sign in Gemini, or if you're dating a Gemini, as you know, these people are very chatty. They can talk your ears off, and they're very interesting. They are very smart and intellectual. They know a lot about everything and anything. They may not know the specifics, but they know about everything, bits and pieces. So if somebody is into, let's say, motorcycles, but the Gemini person is not into motorcycles, they might know something about them for them to carry on a conversation with that person. They're very engaging. They like to talk about anything. They're just very chatty. They're very charming as well. So when you do meet a Gemini, they are the ones who tell a great story, and they come across as suave. They can talk themselves out of like a situation where they would be in trouble generally, and they come across as, you know, the player type. Men and women are very charming, and they generally have a lot of suitors. They're not really emotional people. This is just strictly sun sign. They're not really big on emotions. They like talking about like love, relationships, whatever the case is, but like in regards to like depth, they're not really emotional. It kind of scares them. They're the type that if you see them in the room, they go to each little group and they know a lot about everybody. These are like the floaters in the Zodiac. They tend to gossip, and they tend not to always tell the truth. They kind of like tell what makes the other person probably feel good, or probably like stirring up the pot. These are these type of people. Nevertheless, nobody really like hates a Gemini, just because they're just very charming, and people just can't help but think like, that's how they are, forget it, you know. They're kind of flaky a bit. They may say one thing and then the next day they might say another thing, so they're kind of wishy-washy in that type of sense. They're fun people though. They're really fun. Like, you will not get bored with like a Gemini. One day they might want to go swimming, the other day they might want to go hiking. You'll never know. It's kind of like they have like multiple personalities. So if you like that, and if you tend to get bored easily, you should get with a Gemini. They tend to have a lot of suitors, so a lot of people are attracted to them, and I don't know, people tend to get their feelings hurt by Gemini. It's kind of like you're not the only one. They always want to see the next best thing, or they're just really friendly to where they catch other people's attention, and they might like dipping their spoon in different soups. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but they're not generally like the most faithful type of people, unless you have different like earth or water in their chart. This is just strictly like the energy, the sun sign Gemini. Gemini people, the way they look, they usually have like a youthful appearance and very childlike. So their face is usually very small. They kind of look like elvish. Their ears are kind of like pointy, like they're kind of mischievous. They are ruled by the planet Mercury, so they're great at communicating their ideas. In sex, they are very, how can I put this, experimental. They're willing to try anything and everything in the bedroom, and they tend to talk, like dirty talk, or there's talking in the bedroom, if that makes sense, like sexy talk. I don't know, anything that has to do with the mouth. would probably be the style of Gemini in the bedroom. In relationships, they do get bored very fast. They do not want to be tied down. They have to feel like they can be their own person, and in order for them to actually really be tied down or be really into you and not be like, I don't know, like unfaithful or just really into you, they have to make it, well, you, if you're trying to get with a Gemini, have to make it seem like, you know, you're not trying to constrict them or they want to be the one to get tied down, if that makes sense. It's kind of, they like a lot of mind games, but in a sense where it's like, okay, I like you today, but I don't like you tomorrow, stuff like that. So if you have a strong heart, you have a thick skin, you don't get hurt easily with regards to like feelings, you don't catch feelings very fast, and you like a lot of fun, Gemini would be the one. I'm pretty sure if you throw a Gemini into a party, they'd be fine by themselves. They're not the type of person where like you have to be with all those for the whole time of the party because they would feel uncomfortable. No, these are not the people. You can throw them into a party, they're gonna make friends with A, B, and C. They're gonna probably be friends with the hostess who they've never even spoke to ever. They make friends really easily, and they kind of tend to get into relationship, well, not relationships, like situationships. Like they didn't know that this person was like only into them, and then they realized, oh snaps, I really like this person, you know. Yeah, it's kind of hard pinning down a Gemini because they're so flowy. They're generally really cute, and yeah, like this is just like the energy sun sign Gemini, and they're very mutable, and they can just change how they are depending on the atmosphere. But yeah, that's my take on the sun sign Gemini. Very interesting sign, great with air signs. But yeah, that's it. Please leave comments down below, subscribe, like, and then I'll see you in the next video. Bye.